Okay, week 5. Week 5. I think that's week 5. It's hard to count. It's hard to count. Don't look at me like that. It's hard to count. I think it's week 5. So we lost our first match last week, and it was a pretty fun match against Midbus. It was pretty good. Midbus had a plan, had a game plan, followed it, and it worked. And it's close, but I feel like Midbus kind of had the edge based on his preparation, and yeah. You know, he just got the best of us that week. But you know what? Sometimes you got to tip your cap to your opponent. And they had a kind of a unique thing in Terra Electric Terrorbolt with the Terrorbolt? Wow, Thunderbolt with the Iron Valiant. And just maintained the speed control really well and stopped me from setting up mine. So hats off to my opponent last week. But we're still 3-1. We're still doing pretty well. But I'm liking this week so far. And This is where I might make some enemies this week. We did draft this mode. I said we would draft this mode, or we would use the mode if we drafted it. I like it. I've used it before. It's a lot of fun for one of the two players. We're gonna run Paris Trap this week. I apologize in advance to my opponent if it works. If it doesn't work and he's laughing at me, then well, who's laughing? Not sorry for anything. But no, there's. The team that we drafted, it's tough because you have so much offense with Kingdra, Politoed, and Sneasel Terrakion, and the Moltres, which has been putting in a lot of work this season, and you've got just some heavy hitters, but you still have to worry about the Paris Trap mode, and it's just so much to deal with. So hopefully, because this is a Psy Spam team, hopefully we can stall it out with some timely Terras, some Protects, and just some nice switches and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get the job done this week. But it is not only Paris Trap. That's what makes this team so tough. Is because we've got the Paris Trap mode with the Politoed, the Kingdra, the Registeel, and the Gotharita, so that way we can threaten a bit of offense. But we also have some more offense as well, just other ways of playing the team. So I think game 1 we're going to go for Paris Trap because I think nothing makes a statement more than actually trapping your opponent and just feeling completely helpless, getting frustrated with the game, hating their lives, you know, wanting to punch me in the face from wherever they are. And then they're so annoyed and rattled that there's so much trying to stop that mode from happening, and we just lead hyper offense the next game, and we just we win that way. So if we can get them frustrated in a game 1, that would be nice. But the team also has other modes as well. Like we can sit there, like we also have a Trick Room lead that we can do with Gotharita and Lurantis. We can get it set up, and we got Registeel that just does Registeely things with Iron Defense, Body Press, and then we have the Heavy Slam for the Clefable. I think one of the problems for Registeel is knowing one of the ways to stop it is you can just kind of trick it or taunt it or just lock it into a move. I feel if I can alternate between Heavy Slam and Body Press, I think we'll be okay. But if we get tricked an item, which indeed he loves to do, or even Clefable for that matter, or even Rotom, yeah, there's a lot of trick that's coming. So tricking the Gotharita or the Registeel could be a problem, but we just have to play around that and adjust when it happens. Like one of the things I ran into as well is like an Indeedee lead with a Gotharita. What I can do is if I'm anticipating some sort of trick, because I don't want to click Trick Room and then have a Scarf on me. That's not ideal. I could just click Expanding Force. Like it still hits kind of hard, and if you want to give me a Choice Scarf, I guess, you know, I'm going to have, 75 speed or 78 speed or something like that. So it's not 0. And then just kind of work around with that. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to click any of the other moves. But I also, it's funny because Gardevoir actually can trick the Scarf off of itself onto something else, and then I can trick the Scarf off of Gotharita if I really wanted to, and we just have like a little ring around the rosy and trading items and hot potato of Choice Scarf or whatever. That'd be kind of funny. But we're not going for funny in this game. We're going for a win. I would like to get another win because you don't want to lose a game after losing a game. So but yeah, so that's the team kind of thing. And we've got Lurantis as well. I guess we can kind of talk about the Gardevoir as well. The Scarf set, this outspeeds everything aside from Scarf and Booster Energy. So we do outspeed the Scyther by 1 point. Which, by the way, the addition of Scyther and Hitmonlee on this team does make things a little bit more difficult. It used to be a Weavile and a Swanna. Wasn't too concerned about the Swanna, but the Weavile It wasn't too concerning for the team that I have. Like, I feel like Weavile didn't go into the team very well, especially with the Politoed, the Registeel, and the Terrakion and things like that. I feel like it wasn't super great into the team. And even the Sneasel, double resist on everything it can do. Like I guess it gets low kick or something if you whatever, but it's not ideal. And the Moltres as well, like, which by the way, it's not coming for the first time. I think I've brought it every week. Yeah, so the team has definitely gotten better that we're facing. So the Scyther does give my team a little bit more of a problem with the Sneasel, the Gothorita as well, the Flying Stab into the Lurantis, and the Bug. So Lurantis really doesn't want to see the Scyther at all. We have no way of hitting it. I was messing around with like a Terra Rock, Terra Blast, but I don't know if I want to go Terra Rock against an Iron Crown or a Rotom or whatever it might be. So... or even the Flygon for that matter, just make a lot of matchups that were good, bad matchups. So, not this week, but maybe another week. We did mess around with the Venonat as well, with the redirection and the base. I'm gonna say Pseudospores with the compound ice sleep powders. I think it's 97.5%. It works out being. So yeah, like it adds what 35. No, it's 30%. So whatever, just do the math. I think it's 70% or 75% plus 30% of that, so I think it's at 97.5%. Hashtag Butterfree days. Yeah, so I was messing around with that and the Zorua as well, just kind of disguising it, kind of like what the Gardevoir set is, but obviously less offense. So, like, this Gardevoir's got enough bulk to survive a Tachyon Cutter, and if for some reason we have some chip on it and we're not going to survive, we could always Terra Fire to get around it. So there's a little bit of that, and we can kind of get around some of our weaknesses with Terra Fire as well. And we have enough bulk in this thing that we can survive some stuff. So, what else? Yeah, oh yeah, the Politoed. I guess I didn't really get into the offense here. The Politoed, if anybody sees the familiarity of it, this is basically Wolfie's Politoed aside from the Terra type. I think it was Terra Grass, which is what he had, and maybe the spreads are different because this is tailored to my matchup. But no, this Wolfie does it best, so I was actually trying to build the best I could towards that. Obviously, it was to counter the current meta with Archaludon and stuff like that. But we're not facing an Archaludon, so there's a little bit of that. And we also have the Registeel Incineroar. It would have been so nice on this team. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's banned. Someone banned it in a low tier draft league. Can you believe it? So yeah, we do have the Lurantis. Yeah, like we got a good mix on this team. I feel like we can kind of like go in with our own game plan. Like I think game one's got to be Paris Trap, but we lead the Politoed Kingdra. And I love playing it like this. You lead the Politoed Kingdra, and if they lead something that looks good into that, we could just go for the Paris Song and hard switch in the Gothorita. It's not super great if it takes damage because I feel like it needs to stick around. So it would be nice to kind of get it on the field for free, but depending on what they lead, like, I don't know, if they go Iron Crown and DD or something like that, I guess we could just straight up do it, because like I don't think Gothorita really cares about either of those two, unless you're getting a Shadow Ball from the Indeedee, but in that case it'd be in the Kingdra slot, so I don't think he'd be doing that. Probably a D-Gleam, which we do eat up really well, or double Expanding Force, which it also takes very well. So, and yeah, so we do have ways of doing that, so we can just kind of like threaten the hyper offense mode, but also we can either just go with it or we just hard switch and then Paris Song and then just stall. We do have the Encore as well, so if we get a Trick Room off, we can Encore them into either the last move they did or whatever it might be. So Encore is just a nice move. And Protect on a lot of things. We have Protect, just so we can stall out those Paris turns. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to fit Protect on either of these two Pokemon, because the way Paris Song works is you want to Protect on... It's not a Paris Song team, it just has a Paris Song mode. So at least we can kind of play with the offense that we have, lean on the offense that we have, and then we can just kind of adapt and adjust if we need to. Or even get down to the last two Mons and we just click Paris Song. That's the other thing. And then just stall 3 turns until the end of the game. So if we can get an early lead, we have that move. Because it's not Paris Song. The only way to use it isn't necessarily just trap. It's just make it so they have 2 Mons left and click it. Cool. And also the mechanic, if everyone is perished and everyone perishes at the end of the game, the slowest mon on the field, whoever is in ownership of that slow mon wins the game. So if we ever get down to a point where there's no more speed control in the field, or they have tailwind up or something like that, we could just click perish song, and then yeah, we just win the game like that, because we will be the slowest. Or one of the last turns of the game, we just click trick room, and then we win the game like that. If they're the slowest. I'm trying to think how they would... Yeah, maybe the Clefable would be slow, or... I don't know. That's probably not going to be the case. But yeah, they don't necessarily have a slow team, so... yeah, but... Well, actually, if we have a Kingdra on the field or something like that, or we have the Gardevoir that's scarfed, we could always, you know, set Trick Room, and then we die last. So that's the other thing. But yeah, one of the reasons why Wolfie did so well with that team, or does continuously do really well with that Perish Trap team, is because he knows it so well. Like, he knows the mechanics of that and how it works so well, and all the ways to stall turns, and he knows all the ways to beat it, so he does it really well. That is not me. I do not know how to play this super well. I have played it, so I'm not an expert, but I'm also not a novice at this, so... So either this game is going to go really well and I'm going to look like a genius, or I'm going to look really foolish, because I have set Perish Song before at the end of the game and went, I just have to stall out the turns, and I'm like, why is my opponent stalling out the turns as well? And then the game ends and they win because they're slower. I'm like, oh shoot, oh well, yeah. So you just have to know the mode and yeah, and what it can do. I think I ran into a situation where it was like I had 3 Mons left, and I switched out one of them to stop the Perish, and then I forget what it was. I think it was like I switched one turn too late or something like that, and then I could only switch one of them, and then the other one died, and I ended up losing at the end, so it was kind of stupid. So either I could implode with this strat, or it could look really cool, so hopefully it's the look really cool. But I guess that's pretty much it. So we will be playing after this, and yeah, I guess hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully we get another win under our belt. Peace. Match time. Cool, we got a match, and yeah, hope you guys like the team previews and stuff like that, and the team explanations and whatnot. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the match, and oh man, yeah, I'm nervous about this one because this strategy is kind of it's unique. If you guys watch the preview, whatever it is. What do we got here? Let's see. I think this is the exact team we were expecting, except for no Clefable, so no redirection. So we don't have to worry about any redirection. So no Clefable, no Stonejourner, Tinkatuff, and yeah, that's the 6. So let me see. So Gardevoir looks pretty good. But we did say we were going to go with the trap mode. Oh, what are the Terras? Oh, let me send like you to... live links at Totodile. There we go. Sent the link. Okay, so I guess we're just going to go with our game plan and then adjust from there. So Kingdra, Politoed, Registeel, Gothorita. And they're ready too. Let's go. Let's do it. What are we looking at? Are we going Hitmonlee and Didi? Okay, so we were ready for this. So there's no fake out on the board here because there's Psychic Terrain. I do think that this is a Terra Dark to stop. Well, how do we take an Expanding Force? Like, do we take it well? I love how the move is Psychic. How do we take this? We don't take it well. So if we go... Here's the thing. If we go Terra Dark, we can die to the close combat. And I don't think we take that super well. So this one's kind of tough. Yeah, let's just go for it. Terra Dark and then Perish. Close combat. Okay, that was a good turn for us. Imprison. Okay, that's cool. What were they imprisoning? Ooh, imprisoning my protect would really suck here, actually. Yep. That is a hell of a turn for them. Wow, good for you. And I can't even fake out. Wow, they knew it was coming. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. And we're about to take a close combat. We're in a bit of trouble here. We need to get the Irdiasil on the field for free. I think we get the Kingdra on the field, and... How do they know we can't protect, though, if that's the case? What do we encore here? I think we can't protect. Yeah. Do we have to double... Yeah, this is really going to suck. I think we leave the Gothorita on the field. No, this is going to look stupid. We can get the Irdiasil on the field and the left slot because you're not close combating that slot. And let's weather ball that. Wow, they got me. Got me good. That's so weird that just knowing that it was coming. Because I could have just Draco'd, you know? I guess close combat would have hurt. Let's see, Rock Slide. Okay, we take that okay. Expanding Force, we also take that okay. So we are going to go for a Terra Psychic. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Okay, so we are back in the game. We actually got kind of lucky here. And we've already Terra'd. We're not going to like a close combat. But I think we take it, though. Don't we? Ooh, that does a lot. I think we have to... I think the Irdiasil is scarier for them. So let's switch in the Gothorita again. And let's get rid of the Indeedee, maybe. We need some reads here. Yeah, they read it. Yeah, they've got us. Well, actually... They are... We can get them on a... Actually, you know what? We have 2 turns of rain left. Maybe we can make the most out of it. Because Gothorita can Expanding Force here. I don't think that... Do they sack? No, let's get the Kingdra on the field. How are we doing for Terras? Yeah, they got me. Let me see. So we have Terra Steel on the Hitmonlee, which... No, you have to switch out here. So we can go for an Expanding Force here. And then we can go for a Draco into the Hitmonlee slot, actually. Or do we just want to hit the... Yeah, you have to switch here, right? Because we might be able to get Trick Room up. Close combat. Okay, so... Come on, pick up. Or miss. That works too. Discharge. Man, we are really not having our way here. Then we get the Indeedee gets on the field, and then the Imprison goes off. We're in a bit of trouble. Oh, Flygon. Alright, Disquake for the win, I guess. We have to go for a Trick Room here. Yeah, this is just Disquake, right? Do we survive a Discharge and an Earthquake? So Gothorita just took... Gothorita just took 20.4. And then an Earthquake would be more spread. And then that... Yeah, we have to go for the Trick Room here. We definitely lose. Let's go for Trick Room. And then let's go for a Protect here. I think we have to. Yeah, now the Discharge picks up. Because it does extra damage. Yeah, this guy's playing real... Ooh. Oh, okay. That did a little bit more... Oh, Life Orb, okay. Yeah, we definitely lose here. Yeah, we just got red. Like, that's so funny. We could just do that again. And then we could just... That's got... If you're imprisoning, that's probably a Focus Sash set. Man, so we can't... We got red on the Perish Trap. That's actually so interesting that with the team that we have right now, we got red that hard. We do have leftovers still, so we can Iron Defense and then Protect. We're just going to get paralyzed here. Oh, that does so much damage. Yeah, there was nothing we could do there. Yeah, let's just die here. Wow, we got dummied there. Okay. Well, when you get red that hard, there's not a whole lot you can do, right? Like, we could have gone so many ways with that one. I say we lead the same thing again and we just go ham. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So how would they adjust if they think we're going to adjust? We could just do Polytoad Kingdra is kind of... Maybe we can go Gardevoir. Yeah, but then they have the... Give me a minute here, y'all. We can get the Terra Psychic off early if we want, and then they don't have a lot for the Terra Psychic. And then we want to bring the Lurantis as well. What did we reveal that game? So Politoed used Perish Song, Weather Ball, Draco. We didn't reveal a lot, so yeah, we're on our back foot here. Like, it's funny because we haven't really wanted to even consider Perish Trap until this week, and then we got red that hard. Imprisoning, like, oh my goodness. Okay, I think Gardevoir is a good lead. I'm trying to think what Hitmonlee, like maybe Iron Head. I think Gardevoir looks like a good lead. That Weather Ball did a lot of damage, so that's probably Sash and DD. Do we want to trick a Choice Scarf on anything? I don't know. Yeah, there's no way it's Scarf and DD. And let's do Politoed Kingdra in the back. Okay. We're kind of winging it here. So they just go straight for... Okay, so we got the... Okay, Scyther. Scyther does get... So they must think we might be setting Trick Room here, so I can see doubling the Gardevoir. But we do have the speed advantage because we are the Scarf variant, unless this Rotom's a Scarf. Did it switch moves? No. So it very well could be Scarfed. And then we underspeed it. Paras would really suck here. Let's go for... Terra Psychic would really suck for us here. Let's just go for an Iron Defense. And then maybe we go for a Mystical Fire into the Scyther. Yeah. Yeah, you don't discharge here, right? Unless you hard switch in the Volt Switch. Okay, that makes sense. Iron Crown. Okay, we just locked into Mystical Fire too, and we went first. Cool. So that's probably the EV Light version because it did so much. Lunge. Okay, cool. Iron Defense gets up. Okay, we are in pretty good shape now with that slot. What Terra type is the... So Terra Fighting. So this is probably Terra Fighting Terra Blast, so this is a perfect time for a Terra Psychic. And then I guess we can go for a Body Press into this slot. And then let's Mystical Fire the Scyther and get rid of it. I can see a Protect into that slot as well. What do we have in the back? We have Politoed Kingdra for the Scyther in the back. Scyther is a little scary, but like I can see it protecting or something. A Tailwind would really suck for me though. Yeah, we definitely outspeed it, so let's just go for a Terra Psychic Body Press and Mystical Fire into that slot. Yeah, there's the switch. Terra Fighting. With both hits, the Agility. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so Terra Psychic kind of has them pinned a bit, and this is definitely Scarf Rotom. Mystical Fire does... We die to the Rotom, so we can get... No, I don't want to take any damage with that, with the back. So let's go for a... We can get greedy and go for another Iron Defense, so our Body Presses really hurt. Agility, like what does that really do to me? I think I Iron Defense again, and then we Mystical Fire the Rotom. I don't think Gardevoir makes it out, because we just got both Rotom and, yeah, there's one, and then Rotom does what? Volt Switch. Okay, we take that pretty well. Scyther. Okay. So we are +4, so this Scyther is not going to do a lot of damage to us. So we can get the Kingdra on the field or the Politoad. I feel like Politoad can kill the Iron Crown here. Wait, we need to get rid of the Scyther. Yeah, let's do... let's do Kingdra. We do have Life Orb on here. Okay, so let's body press the Iron Crown. And then we can Scald the Scyther. Or let's just go for Draco Meteor into the Scyther. Yeah. That way we ensure the pickup. Yeah, because this is a lunge into the Registeel. And the Iron Crown. Expanding Force, just neutral damage, lunge. Ho 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 ho, doesn't do much. And then we clear the field. Okay, so the Iron Defense has really helped. Cool, so now we have Rotom and... who's in the back? Rotom and Flygon. Okay, so this is just discharged to the end of the game. So we need to get the... well, Politoad actually... yeah, this is just locking into discharge for Rotom every day of the week. How much does a Body Press do? It's a 2-hit KO. I guess we could double it. Body Press. We know it can't protect. Well, Draco Meteor does hit the Flygon. Hydro Pump. Earthquake. Okay, and then Body Press. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. Why did it say it was going to do so little? Okay, so Life Orb, Earthquake. So we definitely take it. So we go for the Body Press, and then we just go for the Weather Ball. I don't think there's any KO. Yeah, we win. Okay, so the Registeel pivot was really nice. Yeah, that was a GG. It really sucks that my Perish song mode was read so hard. Maybe another week. But, okay, so the Rotom is really good. So I think Lurantis is coming now. But it's really hard to get Trick Room up here. We can just go Registeel Gothorita. Yeah, and you know what? Do you stop the Trick Room or do you stop the Iron Defense? Oh, Hitmonlee definitely wants to come. Do you just go for the Indeedee Hitmonlee again? Oh, Gardevoir's so good as a lead, though. Let's do Gardevoir Registeel, and maybe we set... the Kingdra wasn't really... that was okay. Lurantis, and... I feel like we might need the Politoad again. Yeah, I just don't want the Gothorita to have no moves. Like, it gets Trick Room, Protect, and Expanding Force on that set. It's probably D-Gleam. Oh, let me see. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, Terra Steel is exactly there for that reason. We could always get a sneaky Body Press off. Ooh, yeah, well, let's Body Press that friggin' Hitmonlee. And then see what happens. Yeah, because, like... and then maybe we just... yeah, let's do that. And then Lurantis, I think, is good in the back. Yeah, it also eats the Disquake mode. I think it looks really good, too. Politoad, yeah. We switch sides. Okay. Yeah, we read it. Okay, so Indeedee Hitmonlee. So we're going to go for the Terra Psychic. And then we're going to Body Press that Hitmonlee and punish a... what does Hitmonlee have for the Gardevoir, though? I guess it learns, like, Iron Head or Bullet Punch? This is really bulky, though, so I'm not really sure exactly. So let's go for a... let's Body Press that Hitmonlee, and then maybe we'll Mystical Fire the Indeedee, just to make its damage output less. But also, what damage is it really doing? Well, I guess, yeah, Expanding Force, not against these two. Can we read a switch in here? No, let's Mystical Fire the Indeedee, and then Body Press. Okay, so Poison Jab, and then we go first. Now this does less. We get the Body Press off. Thank you, Gardevoir, you did your job. That did a lot. Okay. We need to save the Lurantis. So I think Knockoff just makes sense here. So we can actually just Weather, well, an expanding force is coming again, but it's not going to do as much at -1. So let me see. So does a weather ball pick up the Hitmonlee? Yes, it does. Okay, so let's do that and protect. Because I really want to keep these leftovers. Oh, really? Okay. That was a good turn by them. Man, it's like they're in my head right now. So Poison Jab, Close Combat, maybe Fake Out, but maybe they're not running Knockoff, actually. Does Weather Ball pick up the Indeedee, actually? Because, yeah, let's just Weather Ball, and I think we get an Iron Defense off. Close Combat, Expanding Force comes off. Do we live this now? Oh, Imprison? Yeah, stops the Protect. But I feel like we have so much of an advantage right now that I don't know if it really matters a lot. Especially seeing how my last mon doesn't even have Protect because it's an Assault Vest set. What's he going to do here? Because we are +2. That is really scary. Okay, so do we think a First Impression's coming? Did we say that Weather Ball picks up the Indeedee? It does. So let's Weather Ball that. And then you can't First Impression because the Psychic Terrain's up. I think we just... Do we go for an Iron Defense or is that greedy? I feel like we could just do damage. Yeah, we've already got +2. Let's just go for some damage. A crit would really suck. But it's neutral hits into the Registeel, so... Terra Fairy. Dragon Dance. Okay, cool. Weather Ball kills that slot. It still does a lot. Alright, the Imprison's gone, actually, so we can protect here. Oh yeah, that Scyther is really bad for my Lurantis, so that's a really bad mon for us. What does Heavy Slam do to Flygon? 30 to 36%. D-Dance. I think this is just an attack into Politoed here. And then another Dragon Dance. But if he doubles the Registeel here and then gets... Yeah, if he reads my Protect, let's just keep attacking. But that Scyther's so strong right now. That's a quad resist into my fighting. Let's get another Iron Defense off. Rock Slide flinches, going for... Okay. Yeah, so there goes our Heavy Slam stuff. Okay, so now we can start protecting. Do we take a lunge, though? Yeah, this is just Rock Slide spam. That really sucks. Let's go for healing on the Registeel. No, we are going to protect this turn, right? Let's knock off the Eviolite. I think that'd be really good. I feel like with Rock Slide spam, it's kind of tough. I kind of want one or the other. Oh yeah, I said that they're lowering our attack, but we have Clear Body. Does Heavy Slam go better into the Flygon? Oh, so not going for the... yeah, and then Lunge picks up, right? The Lurantis? Better hope it kills. Okay, good. Okay, that's a huge pickup for us. Okay, this is a Protect, and I think we might win this end game. This would be kind of tough because we just protect every other turn. How much did Lunge do last time? Lunge did 28.9%. So if it did half of that, no, we get another +2, so that's going to be ×4, so we get an extra. Is it worth it? No, let's just go for damage. So Heavy Slam. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Yeah, we protect here. This is really close. No, there's no way quad resisted body press does more. Yeah, never mind. So Heavy Slam again. Oh, and yeah, we get 2 leftovers healing every time. So they have to like 5-hit KO me. Welcome to the Will It Crit show. Yeah, if you crit, this is... Oh, so I just protected, okay? So heavy slam. Oh, I get the crit. Oh my goodness. So we just heavy slam to protect. And then this. Well, this is his last chance to crit, I think. No. Whew! Okay, so, wow. I don't think there's a closer margin than a win like that. Well, a win's a win. No, in the end, nobody ever asked how. They ask how many. So we got our 4th win. I'm really interested in the post game, but no, that was really good prep. Terra Psychic Registeel was so good. I never thought Registeel was going to be the whatever the key to that win. Even my rain mode was bad, but we pivoted nicely. The Gardevoir actually put in a nice had like a nice niche that game. And game 2 and 3, yeah, we were not, these were just side characters. Yeah, so like the Registeel was more so just to take the expanding force. So yeah, I guess so. GG's to my opponent. That was I'm not even gonna say it was fun. That was very stressful. Game 1, it was just like pinned. Game 2, it's like, okay, we adjusted and we got the win. Then game 3, it's like, please don't crit, and then I get a crit. So, yeah, so GG's to my opponent. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. In the end, it's fun, but my heart's kind of going right now. So, anyway, so fun times, and we'll see you in week 6, everybody. Peace.